My name's Tony Fleischer. I'm president of South African PEN. I've been a member since 1958, when my first book, published in London by Secker and Warburg, was banned on coming to South Africa. I will talk a little bit about the back window, look out the back window and talk a bit more, but I would like Margie to talk out the front window, look out the front window to the future of PEN.
I'm Margie Orford, Vice President of South African PEN, and I'm just going to let Tony give us a bit of background to South African PEN first, and then we'll talk about what we're up to next.
PEN's work on protecting freedom of expression and encouraging literature has appealed to me for many years, and we have just completed a 10 series of new writing, and here is the latest book, African PEN's 2011. And one of the African things which is important is expression in your own language, freedom of expression in your own language. And I was also involved in the Universal Declaration of Linguistic Rights, which turned into the Girona Manifesto, now accepted by International PEN. But that's all history. I wonder if Margie will look out the front window.
My own involvement with PEN is about 4 years old now. My interests have been focused around, and I've pulled PEN perhaps in new directions, primarily around the freedom of expression issues that have come up in South Africa around what's called the secrecy bill. Resolutions were passed in Tokyo and again in Belgrade supporting South African PEN's work in that. We've worked collaboratively in that because PEN is a small organization with much broader grassroots organizations, from South African National Editors Forum, of which Ray Lowe, another of our vice presidents, has been very involved, right through to grassroots organizations like the Right to Know campaign. So that's been a very important political focus for our PEN work. Another area, though, which I feel is fundamental to freedom of expression, is the issue of literacy. If you cannot read or write, you cannot express your political rights in any way. So we've made in South African PEN the link between literacy and freedom of expression very directly. So our biggest new project, which will go over the next 2 years, is the Nalibali campaign, which means Here's the Story, which is linking storytelling, the love of stories, of literature in young children, to literacy, because we feel as South African PEN that is the way in which all people, all South Africans, will be integrated as full citizens. So it's a stretch of the PEN manifesto's commitment to literature and freedom of expression, but I think in our developing context, it marries the two perfectly.
Yeah, I agree.